Hello, and welcome back to Real Talk, as Rob frantically pushes all the different levels up.
Yeah, I got it in the end.
You got it in the end. So this is another episode of the radio show. Do you know, I've forgotten
God,
what
don't
episode.
sound too upset about it.
I've forgotten what week we're on.
This is week 8.
This is
9
week
of
week
Real Talk.
8, 7, 8, 9, or 10, either
I think
or.
it's, no, it's 8.
It's
You
8?
should know because you
Lovely.
uploaded our
Yes.
episode last week.
Okay.
And that was 7 last
eighth
week's
Alright.
episode. on its
Episode
eight.
of Real Talk.
But I think
Welcome
it's still
to the 8th
good.
episode of Real Talk.
Yeah, it's still good, Claudia. No one said it's not good. We just
No.
said we couldn't remember the number.
No, what I mean is it's good that we forget the numbers because that means we're doing it very often.
Time flies
Yes.
when you're having fun. Huh?
Exactly.
Exactly. So,
Better.
Claudia, how was your week?
So far,
Well, I haven't seen you since Thursday, so I guess how was the past 4 or 5 days for you?
very eventful. I went to the Gums musical that was on Friday.
The what?
The Gums Society, the musical society.
Oh,
At
Gum
NUIG?
Society.
Gums. It's called Gums, yeah.
Like GUMS?
Yes.
Oh, dead right, lads.
Go University Musicals.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
You know, she could have explained that instead of just repeatedly
I
saying
didn't. I don't
Gums.
know what
No,
the
it's just easier
acronyms
to say.
stood for. So
I was in McDonald's on Thursday, and I was there once that musical emptied out, and the place was absolutely destroyed by a load of lads looking for nuggets. There were
That
just
was
so
me.
many
I'm an
nugget
absolute
boys.
demon for the nugget.
Yeah.
Anyway.
but it was really good. I really enjoyed it.
Good. Pippin, wasn't it?
Yes, exactly.
Oh, I've heard. I was thinking about going to that, and then I just totally forgot about
Yeah.
it.
You never asked me if I wanted to see it with you.
Well, I forgot even it was even happening, to be honest with you.
That's all right. No, I'm not upset about it. You're still looking
Well, you
at it,
seem
it's
a bit
fine.
upset
No,
about
I'm
it.
not upset about it. I just want to move on.
Okay. So, Rob, how was your last 4 to 5 days?
My last few days have been absolutely terrific. I've just been working as I always do on the weekends, but gone a bit of D&D in my downtime and met a few friends, so everything's good.
Very zesty.
Yeah, very zesty.
I forgot to
ripe.
drink my coffee. Now it's gone cold.
Oh, that's awful. I forgot to get a coffee, so now I don't have it.
Very good. Claudia, do you have like a script or something to tell us what we're doing, or do we just? Do
I think we
still
all
do
know
that?
what we're doing. I don't think we need to do that anymore. Do you want to do it, Claudia?
I don't have a script,
Oh, well,
Okay,
then,
so
like that,
just
like-
freestyle it.
We'll
So
just-
freestyle
we'll
it. Go
but
downhill.
I can make
Claudia,
a very
let me,
short
Let me
form.
beatbox and you freestyle
I'm-
thing there.
No, please don't make
Claudia,
me.
my advice. Keep the beat going. Claudia, my advice: take your feet off the pedals, stick them in the air, and ride down that hill. Go for it. You're freaking.
Can I just talk in a normal way?
No, that's actually all the time we had for an intro segment, Claudia.
Well, it's just news.
No worries. We've actually run out of time,
Headlines.
Claudia, for the intro segment. So we're gonna
Then
have
we're
to stop
gonna
you there.
go on
we'll
to.
just play another song.
Yeah, we will.
We're just gonna. So at first we have news.
Okay, that's not what we're doing first, but
I feel
Then,
like each week this show gets progressively less and less organized. At least one, like,
but that's what I mean with freestyling it.
I feel like in 5 weeks we're
but you
just
forgot
gonna,
my segment.
we're all just gonna
Okay,
rock
so
up here at
first is-
different times and do completely different shows.
Yeah.
First is Rob's rhododendron. Is that
Rhododendrons.
rhododendrons?
Yeah, that's it. Claudia.
That's
Then
it.
it's Claudia's scoop.
Do you know what? I'm just gonna Google
Then
rhododendron
it's
while we're up here.
Rose's riddles.
Phenomenal stuff.
So
Great.
we're going from
That's a segment for each of us. No one gets
guess
left out.
guess the movie by a vague description
Okay.
to what is new in the in the
Wow.
movie
Wow,
world.
that was big.
If anyone, the viewers will know because they heard it, but the desk loved that. The levels
I'm sure.
were phenomenal there.
I can just
Not do it again.
remove that. But anyways,
Okay, guys.
no, you can't remove it because now they don't know what you're talking
Gardens
And
for
then-
You are selling rhododendron for $6.95.
about. Phenomenal.
and then we're going on to trivia. So 2 truths, 1 lie. Guess which trivia is wrong or was made up, basically.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Okay, next week we're not going to introduce the segments. I don't think. I think we can get right into it. Philly D.
Yeah, I think about 50% of our listeners
Let's just
already
jump right into
stopped.
the news.
50% of our listeners are my mum, so
Yeah.
she.
I think your mom stopped
I
listening
think
right
she-
now.
No, I actually think my mum stopped listening about 3 episodes ago. Was the sad thing. So I was like, "Oh, did you catch the episode on Friday?" She was like, I was so tired in the car when it was on." I was like, "Oh yeah, no worries."
Yeah, I didn't
Anyway,
catch it either. to be
no,
honest
lovely.
with you.
Well, jeez. All right. So, welcome back, everyone, to Rob's Ruddy Dundrons.
Oh, wow. Hey, guys. Anzalias make up 2 subgenre of rhododendron. They are distinguished from true rhododendrons by having only 5 anthers per flower. Very interesting. I'm now just reading the Wikipedia page for rhododendrons.
Okay.
Rob, what are you doing?
I have descriptions of some films here, and I want to see if you guys know the names of the films.
Yeah, very nice.
So, last week, it was... what was it last week?
Oscar.
Yes,
Nominated
but who
movies.
won last week?
Yes, I did.
Claudia won.
Oh, very good. Lovely, lovely.
I'm always getting so scared before this whole segment.
Oh my god, alright.
Yeah, embrace the fear, Claudia.
I'm just scared
Sean,
to like...
Sean has a more
yeah.
competitive nature than you. It's alright that you're intimidated, by his...
Aura, yes.
Yeah. Guys, Thomas Anderson is a regular computer programmer who is recruited into an underground resistance when he finds out the world isn't what it seems, and everyone he has ever known is actually just a AA battery. 3, 2, 1. Any guesses, guys?
Haven't a notion.
It's
Double-
not Matrix.
It is, Claudia. It is.
Is
It is Matrix.
Yeah.
How is people... do you know what?
Thomas Anderson is a regular computer programmer who is recruited into an underground resistance where he finds out that the world isn't what it seems, and everyone he's ever known is actually just a AA battery.
Aren't we all just AA batteries?
Well, at the end of the day, it's 1-0 to Claudia.
You're dead right, it is.
A bunch of mates find one of their gang has been murdered and thrown out of a window. A really awful situation. This raises a very important question. If the group are looking out for the local community, who's watching them?
Oh, the Watchmen.
3. Okay, we didn't... Yeah, well, it was Watchmen. Yeah, you're dead right.
Great movie.
That's one
A
each.
lot of blue dong in that.
A lot of blue down.
Hmm.
When Sherman Clump goes through a drastic chemical weight loss procedure, he adopts an alter ego, Buddy Love, and he gets all the chicks. But it doesn't come without certain complications.
Is
don't
it
know.
that movie with with the lead singer of 30 Seconds to Mars?
Come here. I missed out the start of that because I was watching a video of a dog. Will
Okay.
you start that again?
We'll cut out the dog videos.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah, no, I'll
for
put the phone
moment.
down.
That's
I'll
great.
put the phone down.
And then, because just trying to do a segment here.
Yeah, yeah,
And
no,
then
go again.
When Sherman Clump goes through a drastic chemical weight loss procedure, he adopts an alter ego, Buddy Love, and gets all the girls. But it's not without its complications.
Okay, well, it's got to be like a supervillain, right? Who's kidnapping women.
Sherman Clump. Not many film characters called Sherman Clump.
Clump.
And then he turns into a man called Buddy Love.
Jez, I don't know.
No.
No.
Do either of you want to take a stab at it, guys?
My best guess was the one movie with...
That's a great guess. And you, Sean? What was your guess, Claudia?
Spy Kids 2.
Spy Kids 2 from Sean and Claudia? What was your guess?
No.
The one movie?
Jared Leto.
With Jared Leto.
Okay, it's The Nutty Professor.
Okay, I don't know what that movie is.
Oh, the Nutty Professor.
The Nutty Professor.
I was
Yeah.
honestly going to say Norbert. But then I was like, oh, he doesn't lose weight in Norbert.
No, he doesn't, but he does. The Nutty Professor. Now, guys, the fourth film.
Yeah. Knock it out of the park here.
A young goth, Jack, lives in a world of black and white, filled with ghouls, witches, and shadows. His life is turned upside down when he discovers the magic of Christmas.
Nightmare Before Christmas? Or Nightmare on Christmas?
Nightmare Before Christmas.
Before Christmas.
You're dead right.
I was like Harry Potter.
Oh, no.
Well, because this is Halloween.
I know.
This
That
Halloween.
is 2 to Sean,
Everybody make a
1 to Claudia.
Claudia, you
But-
suck, Claudia.
We still have, every
You
week,
suck.
you know the rules, guys, 4 films and a bonus film.
Yeah, but Claudia,
The bonus film this week, there's an island gaff with a load of dinosaurs on it.
Jurassic Park.
You have to, I'm literally so that you can both get
But
it.
I never really understand when you're supposed to go and when you're not supposed to go. So,
So-
I'm just going to start
1,
throwing
2,
in
3,
my
go.
answers. Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Is that so hard to
No, it
understand?
is a
real
very
quick,
simple
Claudia,
system.
I won, so
No, you didn't.
yeah, I
Claudia-
did.
You should be disqualified for saying it before he goes go. So
No one.
The one
asked
thing that I've
for you to
noticed
change the
is when
rules.
Claudia ran the segment, there was very less arguing over points.
yeah,
And I don't know if that's a lack of respect towards me, or if it's just when I get you two competing.
I think so.
I suddenly feel more inclined to want to win.
What, because I'm running it? Are you trying to impress me, Sean?
No, God, no.
I think
definitely
Sean
not.
is kind of trying to impress us all.
I mean, I'm impressed, but it
No,
means
I
a lot
think
to
I
you.
just I prefer this way of doing it than the old way. I think this way works a lot better.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm happy you feel that way, Sean.
Meanie.
Well,
Well, you lost, so
either way, Claudia.
And you don't respect
I'm going to give
Rob's
Claudia
rules,
the benefit
so...
of the doubt. Claudia, there's an island gaff with a load of dinosaurs on it. Would you have gotten that was Jurassic Park?
Yes.
Or would you have said Harry Potter or something?
No, I would have said Jurassic Park.
Well,
But
I'm going to
he
give you
just...
with the
well,
penguins.
Well, one moment. That's March of the Penguins.
No,
Madagascar.
Poppers.
Happy
What
Feet.
poppers?
No,
Happy
you know that
feet.
film with Jim Carrey and he's got penguins? Is that movie,
Oh
Jim Carrey and the
no!
Penguins?
Oh yeah! What is that? But just to wrap up the segment there, Sean, I'm going to give you the point for that. But Claudia, I'm
Mr.
going to give you the
Popper's
point for it
Penguins.
as well. But I would still put it at 3-2, since both of you got the film.
Yes,
So
you know,
unfortunately, Sean did win this
you're
week.
dead right, I won. Wow, what does Jim Carrey do?
Mr. What was the name of that?
Mr. Popper's Penguins.
There's not a film called Mr. Popper's Penguins.
Yeah, there is. 2011.
Mr. Popper's.
It's a comedy family fantasy. Wow.
Claudia, have you seen it on Netflix?
Hey.
No. But I've
Carla
seen
Gawingo is in
excerpts
it.
of it.
You've seen
And I don't like
excerpts
it. Yeah, I've seen...
Claudia's the only one at home watching clips of Mr. Bloody
No,
Popper's Penguins.
it was on TV.
Was it, yeah?
And I watched like 10 minutes and I was like, no, thank you.
Is that your line? Are you sticking to that, yeah? If I
Yeah.
ask tomorrow, that's going to be the same truth then, yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, better be. I'm watching you.
Do you ever just wonder, how do these movies get made? Like, who is...
Was that Jim Carrey or was it Will Smith?
Yeah,
Mr.
Jim
Popper's.
Carrey.
Jim Carrey, oh yeah. Was that before he had the breakdown?
I think this was the start of it, to be honest with you.
Yeah, this was the
Like-
last straw. This was the domino that knocked.
Are we going to move towards the news now?
Yes, Claudia, we're going to move towards the news.
Do we not
But we're
play
not
a
going to do
song?
the news just yet, because right now we're going to play a song.
Yeah?
We are indeed. And that song is going to be Best Song Ever by Underarms.
God, why didn't my song go before Claudia's?
Because it's Claudia's segment next, Sean.
No, that makes sense, I guess,
You're so,
actually.
geez, you're
Yeah, no,
so
that makes
competitive
sense.
today. You're dying for it. All right, we'll be right back after this. Yeah, that's that song.
Okay.
What was that?
I didn't. I couldn't tell when the song was ending when it was still going.
For listeners, like we have
Um,
decided to play awful songs this week.
Yeah, I thought it'd be funny, but now I'm kind of annoyed at the
we-
concept.
Now we're not happy with it.
Yeah. Anyway, God, the pop filter on this mic has been knocked sideways. Anyway, so that was Claudia's song of the week, best song ever. I don't want to ask why she picked that song, but Claudia picked that song.
We
So
all had to
You
pick
did give her a
songs
list.
of the
You did give her-
cheesy...
yeah, you did give her a list and say, look, pick a song off this list.
guys, can you please stop violating me?
Oh, sorry, Sean. No, I'm sorry about that. That's a cheeky reference to Claudia's inner emotions.
Claudia accused me of violating her for not obeying the rules.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah, she's dead right. She's
should we,
dead right. I
should we
back her
tip
up.
on? What do you up
Thank
to
you,
there,
Rob.
Claudia?
Anyways, so the news, we have to talk about this. Will Smith as the genie.
We do have to talk about this because he looked like Blue Shrek.
Well, the thing was, by the way, it's the
Disgusting.
release
much?
date. Like, it's in the, for anyone who doesn't know, it's the live action Aladdin movie that's coming out on the 24th of May. And
Which is just after actually the 23rd of May.
exactly.
Yeah.
And the trailer came out for that one, or like a new trailer came out. And I, on Cinema Blend,
Okay. We
There
did,
was
we
an
did some
online
original reporting.
poll.
We didn't just rip it from an article, but go on.
on Cinema Blend, there was an online poll asking if he looked good or not. And surprisingly, 53% said that he looked good.
53% are
53.
blind.
They're lying to
Through
themselves.
their teeth.
Yeah.
The new, if anyone hasn't seen it, the trailer, it all looks fine until the very end, where out comes Will Smith playing Will Smith
Do you know what
as the genie.
I'm not saying this now just
Yeah.
to be saying it, but I didn't think the entire trailer looked good itself. I didn't like your man was playing Jafar.
No, he didn't have the menace.
He didn't
He
have
didn't
the
have the
menace.
menace.
I didn't
No, you're
like.
dead right. No, you are
I
right.
don't. The setting, of the whole thing, just didn't look right to me. It didn't look good. Is what I'm trying to say. And then the Will Smith thing was sort of the cherry on top
What
of
gets
the,
me about
the
it
crap
as
cake.
well is it's clearly Will Smith playing Will Smith.
Yeah.
He's doing his shtick. I mean, when Robin Williams was in the part, he played a character. You know, like, it was a silly character. It was a goofy genie, larger than life. But he acted. You know, he filled the shoes of that character, the little pointy little, shoes. But this is just, it's literally Will Smith.
Yeah.
He's just all like Shrek'd up, Blue Shrek. It's ridiculous. I think the thing that gets me as well is no one really wants Will Smith as Will Smith. I think that's kind of faded now.
Will Smith.
He doesn't have the same power. You get 3 wishes. What do you want? Like Fortnite and Mark House Brownlee got to be the first 2 of them. So what's left? Like, I think Will Smith can make a very good genie, but I think it would involve acting.
I think Will Smith has
And a
gone
character.
downhill dramatically.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But why can't they kind of just be Will Smith as the genie
As a character, exactly, yeah.
instead
I totally
of
agree.
Will Smith as Will Smith?
Because that would
I
be
mean-
a lot of effort, I think, for him. He'd have to act.
Oh,
I
and
don't
he
think-
doesn't act
I don't think he was willing
anymore.
to do that because they said they'd give him the paycheck either way.
Yeah.
So he was like, I'll just be me, so.
I just think he looks scary for a children's
He does.
movie.
He looks
So,
horrifying.
It does look gross. When's the last time Will Smith done a decent movie? Like, I'm looking at his...
The YouTuber right?
That was a good joke, Claudia.
It was, Claudia. Got it.
That's it. It is so sad that you have to congratulate
Well, I
me
just want to make sure you
on
know
if
that
I'm-
I just want to let you know that you're doing a good
we
job.
always want you to know
Proud of
that
you.
you're appreciated on the show, and we're very happy to
Wow.
have you here. And your jokes are good.
I think they should not have unleashed that goddamn horrifying genie on the world.
Nah, he's disgusting.
Oh,
And
oh,
then,
like,
and then you see the freeze
awful
frames
CGI.
where he's towering over you as well, where he's huge. It's disgusting. No,
yeah,
it's
I'm actually
not right.
scared. So
no, it's really not right. It looks to me
What's up with us getting all these weird
bad
things? And now we're
Photoshop.
going to get the weird, disgusting leg Sonic as well.
Oh,
Getting all these
stop.
weird blue CGI creatures.
But another thing I don't understand is why is the genie not blue here?
Is that maybe a set photo where Will Smith, of course, isn't blue?
But
The blue is probably done with CG.
but I think maybe there were 2 versions. Because I read somewhere that there was kind of a discussion of should they just left him like a natural tone or should they just keep him like blue?
Yeah.
How he is in the original
And also,
Disney.
is CGing Will Smith to be blue taking work away from actual blue actors?
also, why are we
Blue Man Group.
CGing? Why don't we just
Oh my
paint him
God.
blue? for
How
God's sake?
brilliant.
How did
Sorry.
you
Yeah,
see
CGI.
that?
imagine the Blue
How
Man
good
Group.
would Aladdin be if you rub the lamp and suddenly like 4 guys from Blue Man Group come out and they start like banging on drums?
They just don't say anything.
I
they
would watch
stare
that
at
movie.
you.
I would watch that
It'd
movie.
be different. It wouldn't be bloody Will Smith.
I don't think it's good. I don't think the movie's going to be good, to be honest with you. I think it's going to be absolutely slayed when it comes out.
Yeah. I'm not looking forward to
Yeah.
it.
Anyways, let's
What else is up, Cody?
move
What's Liam Neeson up to this week?
on.
Road to
Yeah.
Redemption. What's he doing?
I don't know.
Children's Shelter?
So I have to go back to Netflix.
Got to go back.
Have you seen the documentary Fire?
1 sec, let me check.
Oh, yeah, I watched it the weekend. Phenomenal.
I pressed play on it and then I got drawn into a video game. So I kind of pressed
Okay.
pause, then I didn't watch it. But I tried to watch it.
Well, before those 2 documentaries, one is on Netflix, the other one is on Hulu,
Yes.
were released, actually Seth Rogen and the comedy trio Lonely Island, consisting of Andy Samberg, Akiwa Schaffer, and Jorma Taccone.
Yeah, name them all. Name them all. Name and
Just so
shame.
that people know.
I know.
They actually had the idea of developing like a Fire Fest movie, kind of like a comedy, their style of kind of like not
Of course,
mockumentary really.
but taking the story of Fire...
Yeah.
For people who don't know, Fire Festival is meant to be this incredibly luxurious kind of music lifestyle festival that was held out on some islands off the coast of America where...
Caribbean.
In the Caribbean, which were meant to be... It was meant to be incredibly luxurious and have all these big names performing and you'd be flown around and they'd have amazing bars and restaurants and everything. And in the end, the whole thing was a hoax. They were literally kind of almost kind of like emergency situation tents erected and there was no water. The entire thing was effectively a scam. It was fraud. Was it Coolio was involved with it? Who was
No,
the
Ja Rule.
Ja Rule was involved with it. And in the middle then of a load of lawsuits and a high-profile case where various people were implicated into literal fraud where they knew things weren't going to work out but they kept pushing ahead. They made the very weird choice to say everyone who bought a ticket, we're very sorry and we'll give you a discount to your ticket to season 2 of the Fire Festival, which is a bold move.
It was a fantastic documentary, though. Really
Apparently
was
it's very
incredible.
Interestingly as well, the documentary is made by the same PR company that originally publicised Fire Festival, and apparently compared to the Netflix documentary is the better of the 2. However, it does leave out certain very implicating facts that the Hulu one includes about that company. So it's interesting. Perhaps it's maybe a bit of a propaganda piece.
Who knows?
Who knows?
But
entertaining either way.
Yes, and they gave and that's kind of the point that those two documentaries gave to the audiences like a new insight of like the festival, and it's now really like part of like popular culture again. Like everyone is talking about it and stuff like this.
Been a big deal.
And now this movie of that like Seth Rogen and Lonely Island were like thinking about making is now relevant again. Okay. So they kind of
awesome,
could like take money out of it. So like let's hope that it'll probably happen. That's
my Seth Rogen.
That sounds like a goat.
It's Seth Rogen.
Jesus Christ.
That's Seth Rogen. That's a very accurate Seth Rogen.
No, I don't think so.
We mentioned Lonely Island. This is a weird one. This is a puzzle. If we have any aspiring sleuths out there in the audience, any little PIs, I need help because I'm not saying I use ad block, but I normally only get ads on YouTube when I'm on my phone. And most of the ads are totally fine. But there's one ad I keep getting over and over again, and it says it's for the Lonely Island new album out now. And the ad is the full Michael Bolton, Jack Sparrow music video. The whole thing, and you can't skip it. And I don't know what's going on.
That's incredible.
I keep getting it. And they've released an album since then. That's not even their latest work. I don't know how, but whatever kind of algorithms dictate what ads you're shown, I keep getting this ad, and it's hell.
So it sounds like someone's uploaded that and then
it's an ad.
Paid for it to be an ad.
It's insane.
Do you remember the time someone uploaded a movie onto YouTube and then paid for it as an ad, so it got promoted to people?
I dodged that one. Thank God.
Oh yeah, no, it was a big thing. Like this person just put up a whole movie on. I'll see if I can get the actual story.
That's crazy.
Any other news for us, Claude?
Yes. So there was, that like Hugh Jackman is now not playing Wolverine anymore.
Yeah.
So there was some fan art that came out of of Daniel Radcliffe.
Oh God!
Yes.
Oh my God!
Showing him like Wolverine, and like people believed that like it was true. Obviously, I like at first was like really him, but the funny thing is that like in the comics, Wolverine is actually just 5'3".
Yes, Wolverine is not that tall.
But Hugh Jackman is 6'3".
He's huge.
Which is 192 centimeters. And actually, Daniel Radcliffe would be closer to the comic version because he's only 5'5".
He would be closer,
so 165 centimeters. So, and also he, what else? Oh yeah, and also, well, it depends because like he is a little bit too young because like in the film Logan, Wolverine is not very old, but like older, and so yeah, I think the fan art that I saw was like pretty good, but they're probably just gonna look for
someone
probably
who
like
isn't
older
Daniel
people.
Radcliffe.
Someone who
Probably.
isn't Daniel Radcliffe.
That's where I'd start.
Yes.
If I was to do a list now of people who I'd pick for Wolverine, I'd start at not Daniel Radcliffe.
Do you know who I'd want playing
Mark
Wolverine?
Brownlee?
No, Danny DeVito.
Oh, stop.
I would watch that.
I'd watch the hell out of that.
do.
I think that'd be amazing.
Yeah.
And the last headline is just that the Halloween 2018 sequel got now a writer. So it was Scott Teems who got kind of like a little like, what would you say, asked to write the got asked.
Yeah, you could say that.
Approached by
right.
by the production company. And he's like to write the script, and he's like a good candidate because he adapted two Stephen King novels.
Very nice.
Firestarter and Breathing
Seán
Method.
actually looked up from his phone when you said that, and he got very interested. All it took was Stephen King, and he suddenly remembered we were doing a radio show.
I feel like you're personally attacking me.
Yeah.
I never would.
I was busy.
Claudia, continue with your
Yes, so he adapted Firestarter and Breathing Method for the same production company, which is Blumhouse.
Yeah.
And the
Blumhouse
team
known for their low budget horror films. Yeah.
They have that really, really cool intro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like that intro. I always feel safe when I say that.
Yeah,
like, this might be
probably
a decent
shouldn't
movie.
for it. Yeah, I mean,
safe in terms of
what
like
they do
I
is
know what I'm getting into.
They throw low budgets at a ton of films, and it takes one of them to blow up, and then suddenly they've made their money back on 3 failures. So it's a great model.
So he got approached, and now, like, when talking about, like, is there going to be a sequel, and when is there going to be a sequel? So basically, the production company, it is important to say, did not say anything. Yeah. But the team behind Halloween firstly wanted to see if the Halloween 2018 went well.
Which it did.
it did break a number of box office records. So the interest is clearly there.
Yeah.
And also the three main women, Jamie Lee Curtis, Judy Greer, and Andy Matichak, they are all set to return as well.
None of them have died. That's
None of them
phenomenal.
have died. And also, John Carpenter also said he intends to score the next movie as well.
Delightful.
So
His score was one of the best things about the 2018 film.
Yeah, it's good for
Absolutely.
him. Yeah,
and
good
so
for
the
him.
production company itself has not like issued a comment so far, but like the people behind the scenes and like all doors are open and everything seems perfect. So
He fears drafty.
and also the ending of the movie did not like kind of state that Michael Myers died in a way, because it was very like open-ended and stuff like this, but we're kind of used to like those open-ended
Yeah.
endings.
Exactly.
So
Sequel bait.
yes,
Yeah.
so maybe this October. No, I don't. Probably not.
Ooh,
Maybe
that was a hot tip from Claudia there, but then
October
she pulled it right back on it.
2020. No, I would say October 2020.
Okay.
October 2020.
And has that information been released anywhere else online? October 2020. That's a Claudia exclusive, is it?
That's a Claudia scoop. That's what we're here
No,
for.
I
We
saw
send
I saw some
Claudia
people talking
out
about like October 2020
to the
be,
street
Okay.
to get the
Could
beat.
be a good date.
Okay, I
Who
mean, look,
knows?
releasing in October is very likely. So yeah,
Any other news there, Claude?
No, that's it.
that's it. Nothing
That was
else happened.
fantastic news. Have you any news, Rob?
Nothing too exciting. A few bits going on in my life. We won't go
I
into
meant
those.
film news, to be
Yeah,
honest with
that's
you.
kind of what I was more thinking of.
I saw a headline, didn't read the article. Should have read the article when I think about
Yeah.
it. But there was a whole thing about the Avengers Endgame movie being split into two,
Yeah.
having an intermission, like Schindler's
very
List,
nice.
because
Or
the movie would be so
more
long.
recently, like The Hateful Eight.
Yes,
Yeah.
because the movie would be so long. But I think they're going to scrap that idea. Hopefully
think
they scrap the idea. I don't
when
think it's worthwhile.
If you're trying to get intermissions in kind of wide release films, it's a tricky business, because then if you look at something like The Hateful Eight, first of all, not everywhere did it, because places want to get more screenings of a film in a day for more profit. They want less people kind of wandering out into the foyer midway through a film and then
Yeah.
having to get them all back in. And also, when audiences aren't used to it, it can be a shock to them and they won't understand really what's happening. But if you look at things like The Hateful Eight, that film was designed for it. It was made into chapters. There was a clear middle of the film, which was a good time to have a break. But I think saying just because something is long, we should put in an intermission, I don't necessarily think that's a good choice.
I don't think it's a
But
good
after
choice at
how
all.
many hours would you say to put like an intermission into a movie?
I could watch a 4-hour film without an intermission.
Yeah.
If
you
it's
know,
gripping, yeah.
I could, and it's, as an audience member, you're signing up to watch it. You can't
Yeah.
midway through go, oh, that was 4 hours. It's like, well, you knew it was 4 hours going into it. So, you're sort of planning to sit there. And I think, realistically as well, the other thing is you have to look, does the film need to be this long? It's not
I
just,
feel like the Avengers movie is just going to be as long as it goddamn wants at this stage.
yeah, I mean, who's really going to stop it?
No one.
Not
I'm not
Thanos.
going to stop it.
Not Thanos. He tried to, part 1. And then part 2, he probably didn't ultimately. Probably wasn't good enough.
Actually, there's a bonus news that I didn't put in the list, but I'm just gonna like
Bonus news.
Bonus news.
no, just because it's like
Bonus news.
interesting.
Yeah.
So,
Do it.
and I didn't know it, but like maybe Sean knows it. So recently we
Wait, Sean knows the
screened.
bonus news. Sean?
Maybe.
Oh, sorry.
Maybe
I love
recently.
a sody pop right now.
I'm dying
Recently, we screened it, as you might have like went to the screening. Who knows?
Yeah, I put it on the screen.
And there in September, it too
Yeah.
will come out. So
Yeah,
that's pretty
dead
cool.
right. That's right. Where did that bonus news come out of? Where did you find that? Screen Rant?
I don't remember.
Oh,
Aquaman is getting a sequel.
Oh yeah, and Aquaman is
Apparently
okay.
Aquaman did really well. I couldn't
You
give
know
it
what?
a tuppenny damn.
Yeah. I didn't see it. I didn't see it. Justice League.
Stop.
I couldn't
Although,
give it
I-
a root and toot
A friend of
and
mine
about
has
the
a
rest of it.
crush on the actor.
Jason Momoa.
So yeah.
Yeah, well, he is. I mean,
God,
have
you
seen
know
him?
what, lads? He can't
Yeah.
act.
No, he
And
can't.
no one
No,
can
he
tell me
can't.
otherwise.
can't?
No, he
He
can't.
I don't know, I've
act.
not
He's
seen the movie,
dire.
so-
No, he is dire.
Oh, he is.
I saw
terrible.
Justice League, and it's not like I'm not actually proud of it. Like it isn't a good thing, but I did fall asleep during it, and my friend had to nudge me and wake me up.
It's
I
yeah.
went
I
with
just
a bunch of mates. There were 5 of us there, and it was like literally as it was getting climactic towards at the start of the big fight at the end, I started like dozing off, and my mate Owen had to keep on giving me the elbow.
it's not because I'm a Marvel fanboy or anything, but I just have a very hard time getting into the
They're
DC
just
universe.
genuinely boring and not well-made films.
They're not well thought out.
I thought Wonder Woman was very good. I liked almost the entire film. I thought it was going really well. I thought it was going to solve this superhero problem where the end of every superhero film has to be a fireworks show where there's big, explosions going off and there's a big beam into the sky, and it's going to be, every superhero movie has to be the end of the world if you don't stop it. But I thought they were going to do a really nice scale down problem. She killed this kind of Nazi officer who she was really worried about, and Chris Pine was saying to her, he was like, she was like, wait, why are they still loading bombs onto planes? I've just killed the officer. I thought he was the evil one. And he says, it's not that simple. You can't just kill one big bad guy. There's a whole whole machine of war. Humans are complex. And I was like, oh, she's going to learn something. And then right before the movie ends, the literal God embodiment of war comes out of nowhere with a CGI suit of armor, and they have a massive fireworks fight on the tarmac of an airfield, which completely just shot down everything that the movie was trying to do before it, literally wiping the slate clean and saying, I don't even know what the script is about. So that was disappointing. But I thought the film was fun.
Before we move on, I just looked at IMDb here to see if there's any other news, and on the side here there's articles recommended for me, and two of them, right, have picked the same picture of Stan Lee's face. So you can see there Stan Lee.
That's yeah.
And it says here,
I see that photo a lot.
Trending stars at this year's Comic-Con, and there's a picture of Stan Lee. Jesus Christ, I hope he's not there.
Was Comic-Con maybe earlier in the year, or is it only now? When is Comic-Con?
It's later on in the year.
Oh, well, I mean, he'll certainly be trending. There'd be a lot of wish you were here.
Well, yeah,
Stan
but
Lee's.
it says...
But certainly he's not going to be doing around.
I hope he's not turning up.
He's not going to be, I hope the man gets a peaceful, respectful rest.
Yeah.
I hope he's not kind of dredged up
and dragged through
into
Comic-Con.
some sort of a
Weekend of Bernie's.
Weekend of Bernie's, exactly. I don't want him to be a Excelsior marionette.
Yeah.
Stan Lee joke.
Very nice.
But that would be scary. At the same time, I'd shake his hand.
I wouldn't. Oh,
okay.
I'd be honest.
But I think it just means trending in a sense of like how you said, Rob. Oh,
Social
wish you were
media
here.
trending.
And
Yeah, I think,
What else would it mean?
Yeah, what else would it mean, Seán? Seán, can you give us 3 other options other than social media trending of what?
Do you know what, lads? When
could
that door closed, I felt the spice rise in this room.
When what?
When that door closed over there, I felt the spice rise in this room.
I think I was the last one in. Is that my
The
fault?
spice.
Yeah.
Guys, did someone sneak some spice into this?
It's just a bit spicy in here, isn't it?
Spice.
I feel like we're all very spicy today.
Caliente,
That means hot in Portuguese, right?
I guess.
Spanish.
Do you know
I think-
Claudia is French-Spanish?
Claudia's the French-Spanish connection UK.
Oh, what a weird noise that was.
Once again, just to confirm, the levels love that.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's okay. There's no point.
I'm going to turn it down.
Nah, don't.
Turn down for
turn
what?
it up.
Yeah, I
Turn
wanted to say
it
the
up.
same.
Is anyone any other
Something.
exciting film news? TV news?
Do you want? I thought that like
I'm gonna watch
it was like
Ghostbusters tonight.
enough news.
Yeah, I was my lead on for segue for Rob to say, no, I have nothing else, but I think we'll play a song now.
No, I'm going to
Okay.
watch Ghostbusters and I go, that's news. So I'm really looking forward to it. I'll leave it there.
Great.
All right, guys. Well, this next song is Shake It by Metro Station. We'll see you when we get back.
Anyway, so we are back. That was Shake It by Metro Station, one of the most iconic songs of our generation. Do you know Miley Cyrus's brother sings that song?
What?
Yeah? I'm pretty sure
Like
he
every
does.
day, or what do you mean?
Miley Cyrus's brother can suck my wiener.
Suck my wiener, Courtney. Yeah. I'm pretty sure the lead singer of Metro Station is Miley Cyrus's brother.
That's fantastic. Does he shake it? Does he shake it? And
Yeah,
sucks it?
yeah, Tracy Cyrus.
Dead right.
Jesus, he looks like an awful fiend. Look at this fella.
You're adopting my language now, Seán.
Look at this fella.
Oh my god!
It looks like
No, he's a fiend in
a
a hat.
gang member.
Well, I'd say Billy Ray Cyrus tries to forget that he has a son.
That reminds me of
I'd say full stop. Billy Ray Cyrus tries to forget.
that
Yeah.
reminds me
Brings
of that.
himself to
That
sleep.
reminds me of that vine that's like he's just like going through pictures of Billy Ray Cyrus. Says, I miss Kurt Cobain so much.
Yeah, you're dead right.
Dead right.
Anyway, shall we tip on
For
with
people at home who
the
don't
best segment?
know that Vine.
Do you know, actually, a fun story about my segment? I was getting the train there about 2 weeks ago. And
Sorry.
as I was
Oh,
sitting on the
wasn't a
train,
joke.
a person came and sat down beside me. And she's like, is this seat taken? I said, no, sit down. And then I looked over, and it was Oprah Winfrey. And
Oh my God.
Oprah Winfrey was like, you're Seán Rose. And I was like, you're dead right, I am Oprah. And she was like, wow, I love your segment. It's what I modelled my show on back in the 90s. And I was like, oh, you're dead right, Oprah. You're dead right.
I've noticed since you got your semi-permanent tattoo, you have your sleeves rolled up a lot further than you used to.
That's actually very
All the way
true.
down there.
It's always been rolled up that high. I just wear. I
No,
just, today's
it's
a
not.
Yes,
You're
it
just
is.
showing off, basically.
Yeah, no, I wasn't shaming.
But
So
I've literally always rolled my sleeves up.
really? I don't know
Yeah.
if I remember that. Well,
I've never
Well, the only
seen-
reason you're
well,
noticing it
either
now is
way,
because there's something
but
there
either-
to look at.
Yeah, well, dead right. And I was just going to use it as a segue to say it looks very well.
Well, it's
That's what
rubbing
I was
off
gonna
now,
say.
so I can actually get the real thing. Thank
Yeah.
God.
I've never seen your underarms until you got that tattoo.
What? You still haven't seen his underarms. When did you see his underarms?
Please-
What do you think an underarm is,
What- yeah.
Claudia?
What's an underarm?
That's an
What's
underarm.
your
Oh,
underarm?
that's a,
Your
okay.
arm.
Do you know what,
this.
lads? I'm actually just going to get a picture
Lower
of me
arm.
from about a few weeks ago and prove to you that my sleeves are rolled up. And
Sean, can you get a quick picture of your underarm there
Ah,
for Claudia? She
you know what?
doesn't
Yeah.
see it.
So there's me
Okay,
at
then
Christmas.
I mean
sleeves
lower.
rolled up.
Where did I see you on Christmas? I don't think so.
Definitely.
Thank God. There's me at our Christmas night out.
Well, you
Sleeves
don't
rolled
show me
up.
the picture, so no evidence.
Yeah, that's true. And I'll vouch for Sean. He's showing them over to me.
There we go again. Sleeves
Why don't
rolled
you
up,
show
same
me the
night.
picture?
Because
Yeah,
Claudia,
same
your
jumper. Are
opinion.
you sure that wasn't the same night?
It was the same night. That's what I said when I showed it to you.
Show me the
My instincts, I
picture.
think that was
Anyway,
the same
sure.
night.
We'll tip on with
Show
Oprah
me
Winfrey's
the
favorite segment or
picture.
something.
Claudia, you can't always get what you want in this world. And
And
that's
you
a
know what,
hard
Claudia?
lesson.
You're not
that
even
gonna
getting
have to
close to
learn
what you
now.
want.
And do you know what? I'll tell you what I want.
I
do
don't
you want?
believe it until I see it.
What do you really,
so-
really want? There's me in September with a
Still
shirt on,
don't
sleeves
see-
rolled up.
Did I see
for
you
when
on
we
that day?
For when we upload this episode to YouTube, I like to think it won't be a still image. The whole episode's just going to be a slideshow of photos of Sean with his sleeves rolled up.
I just feel like you're personally attacking me.
Well, if I was able to finish, as I've already said, I wanted to say I like it because it looks really good in you. But we'll jog
Well,
on
you're
now.
not attacking me.
Okay.
This fiend over
Claudia's
here
attacking
is.
you. Yeah, and there we go with the fiend again.
Are you pointing to the Cyrus brother?
You know,
No, point to you. Anyway,
literally-
so who won last week?
Oh,
I think it was
Claudia.
me.
I'm on an absolute.
Oh, you're on an absolute
I'm
terrible
on
streak.
a dire
So,
streak. You give me films I do know, film very well. You give me films I don't know. Doesn't matter. Get it on.
in order to, jeez, I can't remember which one's a lie now. Let me just read this. Okay, in order to, excuse me, make this more, what's the word I'm looking for? Easier for Rob
Oh
and
no,
Claudia
this is awful.
to level out the
Oh,
playing
this-
field. To level out the playing field this week, I've decided to go with quotes from movies instead of trivia.
Okay.
So I have 2 quotes from the movie, and I have one that's not really a quote.
Oh, that's a nice format.
Okay? So
Okay.
you guys have to decide which one of these doesn't exist. What are you shaking your head for? So, do you want film 1 or 2?
Why is Claudia gone? She's miming. Claudia's gone all mime.
That doesn't
not
work great for a
speaking.
radio show, does
No.
it? No.
Two.
I look over. She's shaking. She's nodding. She's pointing. She's
Okay.
smiling.
So, your film 2. Claudia, that
Egypt.
means today's...
Egypt. Total Egypt. Stop.
As...
Yeah, laugh. At least that's some sound.
Stop fighting. God. Because of...
Messer.
Oh, what an absolute mess this has turned into. Because of the horrifying images of Aladdin this week, I've decided to go with
Aladdin.
Disney cartoons.
I'm the king of the swingers. Ooh.
Oh man.
Yeah.
So, Claudia, your movie is the 1941 Dumbo.
Oh, thank God I didn't get Dumbo. I wouldn't have had a clue.
Okay. So, Claudia,
Unlucky.
quote number 1. I give the character and the quote, just to
Okay.
make it easier.
The double.
So, the character is a crow.
Yikes.
Here, man, I've got his autograph. That's from, is that a quote or not a quote? Quote number 2 comes from the elephant mother. Take your foot out of my eye. Quote number 3 comes from audience member. Can all elephants fly?
Sean, first of all, before Claudia even answers, you did it again. You've only gone and made the segment even better.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
I thought it'd be funnier.
No, it's much better.
I tried
The
to find the
second
most
one,
obscure lines.
I want that to be true.
Mm-hmm.
Can you get your foot out of my eye? It's just like,
Yeah, it is a bit like that, Claudia.
Yeah.
No,
it's
you're right.
like,
Claudia just kind of held her
I
arms
think-
out.
what
in-
is the first
in
one again?
amazement
The
there.
first one comes from the infamous, definitely
Crow.
racist Crow character.
Fully racist.
Fully racist. And the quote is, "Here, man, I've got his autograph." Obviously not said that way, but I'm not going to attempt to say it the way the Crow says it.
can you like do the noise of a
Liam Neeson
crow?
will be after.
Crow? Okay.
Okay. Why did you need to hear that? Was that just a little test to see if?
So that I can like imagine.
Okay, because it
I
just,
feel
it
like
shot
the
my
third
levels.
one is made up.
You think the
Because
audience
it's-
member, can all elephants fly?
Yeah, because it's like it makes sense that somebody says that, but at the same time, it's like, it kind of feels iffy. I don't know.
So you're going to say the Crow is definitely true. The foot out of my eye by the mother is definitely true.
I want that to be true, even if it's the one that you made up. What can you do? It's like
All right.
masterpiece.
You locking it in?
Yeah, sure.
Ding, ding, ding. You have won again, Claudia. That is a lie.
My instincts.
The other
Wow.
two are true. I also...
How does the crow say "here, man"?
He just says, "Here, man, I've got his autograph."
That sounds like something I'd say, not
Yeah.
like a racist. Crow
Maybe
from an
you
old
are the
cartoon.
crow.
What?
What?
I just wanted to say maybe you are the crow
Yeah.
Why did you so shocked
but
when you
why
said
did
it, though?
because then
You're not
because
racist
I
for saying maybe I'm the crow.
no, but I thought that you were thinking that I was implying that you're racist, which I'm not implying.
Anyway,
The crows were no, sorry,
anyway.
sorry. For the record, when me and Sean called them racist crows, Claudia, we don't know when you last saw the film. They weren't racists. They were racist caricatures of people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
What?
so
Oh my God,
the
right.
Crow. I also, because when I was typing these out,
I 100% thought
I
Here Man
was-
was the light.
Yeah.
Here Man got his autograph. So something like, you know.
when I was typing these out, the character's actually called Elephant Matriarch.
Nice.
But see, that's why I changed the word to mother, because I knew Claudia would say, "What is a matriarch?"
No, I know what a matriarch is.
And that would, well, yeah, she first of all, she knows and she'll tell you what it is. And second of all, that would have made for great radio.
Yeah. So I didn't. I was like, no, I'm just going to make it easier. So, Claudia,
I love
well
that
done
second
again.
line.
Very good. You're on a roll here. Now,
Jeez.
can Rob knock you off
Oh
your
my God.
complete and utter destruction of his confidence in movie knowledge? So, Rob,
Knock her off for complete destruction of my confidence in my... That was a hell of a long-winded one, Sean.
yeah,
And I don't know is the answer.
cool.
I don't
So,
I don't rightly know.
Rob's film is the 1992 Aladdin.
Hey,
Very
dude,
nice.
Let's go with this cave, dude.
So, quote number one comes from, all of these now come from the genie, because they had to come from the genie.
All right.
Had to.
All
Robin Williams.
Let's
So-
go.
Quote number one, 10,000 years will give you such a creak in your neck.
Okay.
Trivia quote number two, I'm going to keep saying trivia
Yeah.
now. Quote number two, who invited the monkey? Quote number three, from the genie again, you ain't never had a friend like me.
They all seem very plausible, to be honest.
Did say you ain't never had a friend like me in a song. That I know. Am I imagining that now? No, he said that in a song. 100% he said that in a song. Maybe not 100%. Maybe like 34%. 100% he said that in a song.
100% he
Question-
might have said it
he
in a
might
song.
have said it, perhaps.
Yeah.
It's between 1,000 years, 10,000 years will give you a hell of a creak in your neck.
10,000 years will give you such a creak in your neck.
And
In
who
the neck.
invited the monkey?
Yeah.
See, I can imagine him doing kind of a voice and going, who invited the monkey?
In reference to Aladdin's
yeah,
monkey
yeah,
pal. Yeah.
But 10,000 years give you a hell of a creak in your neck. I'm going to say that's not
You're going to
a
say-
quote. 10,000 years will give you a hell of a creak in your neck.
Locking that in?
I'm locking that in.
Well, you're wrong.
Which one was it?
Who invited the monkey was one I made up.
Come on.
Although, like,
That's a
to
good
me,
line.
it seemed like that one is like also very plausible.
Well, that's the point of these. I don't make them easy.
Wow.
You said to
But-
make it easier at the start of the segment.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think you need to
You
get
lied.
your... I think you
Well,
need to
to
get
be honest
your...
with you, I thought your quote knowledge
Yeah.
might be.
Yeah. Aladdin now wouldn't be a most recent watch for me, but...
That's all right.
Would have seen it when I was 12, so... Actually,
never seen
not even
Dumbo.
12 when I was 9.
Do you know-
All right. Oh, the flex.
Yeah.
Oh, I've never
So
even
you've
seen
been
Dumbo. She's
once
serious.
again,
Never
Claudia
stopping
is
the
taking
flex.
home the coveted
Do you guys remember?
Rose's Riddles trophy.
Do you guys-
Now, a lot of you guys don't know that we actually have a gold life-size trophy.
And
The
it's a-
life size of myself now.
Well, it looks like Claudia, oddly enough. It's your
Yeah.
size, but it
It's
looks like
a
Claudia.
5'10"
Yeah.
gold trophy of Claudia,
Yeah.
and it just says Rose's Riddles.
Yeah, and I'm not going to lie, if I won, I wouldn't know what to do with it.
Yeah, yeah. No, it's a bitch to carry around.
Yeah.
When I remember the first week I brought it in here. Oh, it's heavy. It's heavy. It's solid gold. You have no idea how much money that cost me. But congratulations, Claudia. Once again, you are taking home.
Congrats.
Thank you.
Whoop whoop.
The pitter patter of little meat. Now, what I will say is this is absolutely me just trying to recover my ego. Does everyone remember when I used to be able to guess all the films in Claudia's segment?
No.
Oh,
I remember that.
thanks to Claudia.
And then Sean was saying, "Do you
What's
speak?"
happened to me?
And then Sean said, "Do you speak Claudia?" And you said, "Apparently
Oh
yes."
my
or
god,
something.
sorry, you have a grudge. Oh my gosh, you remember that line. from
Wow.
anywhere. Well, that brings
Is
us
grudge
to the
not
end
a
of
bad
the-
thing?
No, you're dead right.
Yeah, grudge is a bad
Why
thing.
are you then? Rawr?
It's catty.
Yikes.
Yeah, actually,
Should we
yikes.
play tunes or something? What do we got?
Bring us to the end of this week's segment. Right before we go, guys, what are we up to in the coming weeks? We have the big Oscars party
Which is next Sunday.
next Sunday. It's Sunday the 23rd going into the 24th. It's going to be from midnight to 5 a.m. I'm leading that party.
Tickets are €5 for it now.
I don't
Nope.
think we're fully confirmed.
They are.
But, they are fully?
Fully.
Perfect. Then tickets are €5 each. You don't need to book them in advance. You can just show up on the night. However, there will be limited capacity.
Yes.
so
It's
we-
actually the 24th going into the 25th.
Well, first of all, you're dead right.
It's a Sunday into a Monday,
It's
isn't
going to
it?
be great fun.
Yes.
It's going to
Yeah.
be kind of like a fancy dress party. We're going to get people to come as if they were going to the Oscars. Do
There's
yourselves up. We're
photography,
going to have photography
food.
on a red carpet. Where there's going to be snacks throughout the night. We're going to be live streaming the Oscars. We're going to have a few different games, kind of like Oscars bingo, pick your winners. We're going to try to get like a pin the Oscar on an actor thing. We're going to have a few different bits going on. Going to have board games, all sorts of stuff going on. It's going to be here in Orsamach Lane, up in the View. But you can keep posted about that by getting our Film Society emails.
Also,
Or by texting us on 085 11 88488, which is my phone number. For
we
the Film
are very active on Instagram.
Yes,
So
Instagram's
there's a lot of
actually
stuff
very
going
good as
up
well.
on
I
Instagram
forget
about the
the
event.
Instagram, but yeah, we do a great job there.
Yeah, no, it's going to be a fantastic event, actually. I was looking today, a bit of an insider knowledge for you. Looking today at the poster potentially being made up for it. It's looking
Nice.
good.
Awesome.
€5 might seem like a bit like some money to people, but there's a lot going on. There's a lot
No, I
being
think it's
spent
very
on the
fair.
event,
Yeah.
and
it's going to be
It's
the
gonna be
biggest
a-
event that we're doing all year.
a biggest
so
event we're doing all year. So it's going to be a fantastic night, and I highly recommend people come down if they're at all interested in that.
We got loads of like very cute decorations.
We got loads
so-
of very cute
Yeah.
decorations.
even a red carpet.
We got gold envelopes, little Oscars trophies.
Yeah, we do. We have a lot going on.
We ordered a lot from China.
Yeah, dead right.
Yeah.
China. Yeah.
Are you trying to
And-
say it like Donald Trump?
No. Yeah.
Oh,
China.
Oh, that was really good. That
with
was
the
really
hand
good.
movements.
China.
Yeah, no, that was way better.
Okay.
It's all about the
Yeah, I know. Yeah, pushing
Yeah.
the jowls. Yeah,
China.
yeah. No, very good.
Yeah, the wobble chops.
Phenomenal.
Anyway, that was China Talk.
China Talk. That was China Talk, the most popular segment outside of Rose's Riddles from
And
our,
Rob's Ruddy Dungeons.
from our radio show. It's been me, Rob.
Me, Claudia.
Me, Sean.
Thank you so much for listening to Keel Talk when you have so much to say, but you're just about to fall over.